Hello and welcome to the show. I'm here on Project Cars with another overtaking challenge. This time out I'm driving at the fearsome Nurburgring circuit, but I do have one of my favourite cars on this game, the Jaguar. A great car to sort of learn the game with and learn tracks with because it has so much grip, fantastic brakes, not a huge amount of straight line speed, but it's a fantastic little circuit car. Really very, very good fun. There are going to be 32 of us on the grid, with me starting in last place, and I have 2 laps to make my way through the order to see how high up I can get. A victory is certainly possible here, but I have to get a good start. The start is very, very important. If I get stuck in traffic a lot and slowed down on the opening half a lap, the leaders are going to have got so far ahead that it makes it very, very tough for me to catch up to them. So I need a good start, ideally. If I get caught in the pack, top 10, top 5 may be possible. If I get a good launch, then a victory is definitely on the cards here. Right, we are go, and we are up the middle. That's what we wanted. If you can get away quick enough, you can scoot up the middle and get a couple of places. I've just got to get the mirror back on. There is a yellow car is thinking about it, is going across the grass. I've got to try and give him space while giving the car on the outside space. Crashes are actually quite unlikely, surprisingly here. The AIs don't very often bump each other off, but it does get very crowded on this opening lap. 24th. Not too bad. I don't really like this first lap into this corner here is very, very bumpy. And as good as the Jaguars are, they don't like the bumps so much. And yeah, cold tyres, too wide and bumps, I'm just not going to bother fighting it. We'll get the pair of them on the exit of the next corner. Right, be neat and neat and neat and wait and wait and wait. And then we go on the power as the cars in front have a little struggle a little bit on the exit of that turn. Now, I'm quite happy being on the outside for this next corner. I know the AIs are going to have a little lift, maybe a dab on the brakes, and I am going to not. So, I'm perfectly happy being on the outside. It means that they don't compromise my line too much, and we can catch up to this next part of the train. In fact, we're catching up to this next part of the train very quickly. We're going to have a wheel on the curb. There we go. Go past him while almost on 2 wheels. This next corner it can be done flat out. I'm going to have a lift because there's a lot of cars around me. I'll also tend to have a little lift even if I'm on my own because, again, big bump middle of that corner will throw these cars, sometimes even into the air, will often throw them sideways. If you just have that lift, get the car settled, it's a lot happier and a lot easier. A good start so far, up into 20th place. Now, one of the difficulties of doing Nurburgring here for an overtaking challenge is you only get to go round the same corners twice. So you can't wait for a good overtaking opportunity. You've got to get passes done. That was a big slide for no apparent reason. Normally, if you clonk a curb, you get oversteer. That one, it just let go on me. That's a bit scary. Yeah, there's no good waiting for a good overtaking opportunity. If I'm going to come at the front here, I have to make overtaking opportunities at every single corner. This is going to be too wide and scary. Oh, he brushed the side of my car and I lost all steering briefly. Amazingly, we both stayed on the track. Yeah, if they sort of turn in on you and they clip the back of your car just as you want to turn into the corner, it kind of cancels out the steering you've just done, and you often end up going both straight on into a wall. We got away with that because it was such a small tap. I'm still stuck on the outside. Oh. I'm not going to bother with that. I will get these guys on the exit of this corner here because they are a little bit slow off the corner and they often leave a nice gap for me to dive up the inside of. There we go, we're past. Oh, I would have had a look there, but only he was trying to have a look at the car in front, and yeah, 3 wide into that hairpin is not going to fit. It's just not going to fit. We have got a mighty run out there though. Can we get up the inside here? Looks like we probably can. Make sure to slow the car down. Aha! Cover the apex and he can't get a cutback on me. Fantastic. And then be quick off the top of the hill. Car in front, hit the curb a little bit. We will go up into, hopefully, 16th place. He may try and keep side by side down here. Well, that's okay. In fact, you know, he's not even going to be side by side there because it would put me on the inside for this corner. But we are clear of him. Don't brush the curb on the inside here because it's a monster of a curb. It's just a wall on the inside of the track that these cars definitely don't like. Up into 15th place. Can we out-drag any of these guys down here? We can do. I had such a good run off that corner. We're going to get one. We're not quite going to get his teammate though. He's going to cover the inside. Are we going to be side by side? down here. Is he going to give me space? That is the bigger question. Looks like he will. Fantastic. We keep around the outside here, but it's on the inside for the next turn. Oh, curb. Big moment on the curb there. That was not ideal. That was not ideal at all. We're alive though. We are still alive, just about 13th place. Going good so far. We're not even come to my favourite bit of the track yet. We've got to get past the carousel, and I do not like the carousel in these cars. As I was saying, with all the problems with the bumps, the carousel is incredible. I mean, you'll watch the cars in front of us go in here, and you will see how much they are getting thrown around by the bumps. Now, I'm quite cautious on the way here into here. I am probably the slowest car on the track around the carousel, because it is so easy to spin the car. So easy. So I want to make sure I've got it slowed down for that turn. I'll make up whatever time I've lost probably through these next couple of corners. But as you can see, I'm now right back on the back of the neon yellowy greeny coloured car in front. Where are we going to get him though? There we go. He left the door open, then tried to turn in on me. Never mind. We're up into 12th. The slight downside to this coming section being my favourite bit of the track is overtaking is not really that easy. Ooh, we got a big twitch through the corner there. Well, green car did save me on that one, so thank you, AI. Otherwise, I probably would have gone round in a circle. Yeah, it's all very well and good being quick through here when there's no cars around you, but trying to find a way past them, because there's very little in the way of braking zones here, it's quite difficult. Again, I could have probably had a look on the inside. I might try the outside here. Oh, because it put me on the inside for the next corner. There we go. That will do. And then we'll make him go the long way around, or he can just turn in on me. And again, take away all the bloody steering. Either way, we are up into 11th place. Had a couple of bumps this time. Woo! Oh, I chose the wrong point to brake there. Chose the really wrong point to brake there. Keep it together, keep it together, keep it together. Oh. Yeah, that ended terribly. Somehow I didn't spin the damn car. But that's not the line you want to... Don't take that line through that corner ever. Okay, that's bad line. Bad line. We have got... We've recovered from it, though. We're about to get up into 10th place. Yeah, he's not going to be able to go around the outside of me there. 10th place by the end of lap 1, I'm pretty pleased with. That's kind of where you need to be if you want to challenge for the victory here. It means I've managed to cut through the field with not too bad a ease. A couple of scary moments. We're okay though. Can we look? Oh no, we can't look around the outside there. Jesus, I didn't even know there was a bump on that part of the track. Can we maybe look around the outside here? Oh no, because he's going to cut me off, you little bugger. Now we're going to sit in the slipstream all the way down this back straight. You will notice the car is crying out for me to change up. Well, if I put it into 6th, I often end up losing speed as we start going up this hill. So it's quicker to just keep it in 5th, I believe. At least that's my experience. Either way, the AI seem to have a better tactic than me. I might get away with 6th in a slipstream. I will get away with 6th in a slipstream. Normally when I'm used to driving this on my own, and then you can't get away with 6th in a slipstream, without a slipstream, sorry, you just lose so much speed coming up that hill. Okay, my bad then. Ignore that advice completely if you're racing other cars. Now we come into probably the only non-bumpy braking zone in the entire track, into this final chicane. Still managed to get it sideways. I can't decide that was a curb or whether that was a slight brush from the car behind. Whoa, that was definitely me on my own there. Why did you do that, car? You're normally so well behaved when there's no bumps involved. Oh well, never mind. Oh, it's got really unhappy. What is going on with you, car? What have I done to you to upset you? Well, we've fallen back down a position and we got it back again. Never mind. I was expecting him to just leave. I was expecting him to be quicker through there. Now, brake after the bumps on the curb. That was foolish. Never mind. This has gone. The start of the second lap has all gone a little bit pear-shaped, if I'm honest. Get off the curb, slow it down, avoid the bumps, avoid everything. All right, there we go. Now, can we have a couple of calmer laps, please? Or a couple of calmer corners, I should say. We're not going to have a couple of calmer laps. That was a minor scare. Well, annoyingly, we've lost all of the progress we had towards the end of that last lap. Now we've got to work to catch up. I'll probably have caught them up by the time we come to the next big braking zone, because I'm going to be flat through there easily, and we will only have a very tiny lift through the next corner. But I should have at least overtaken 2 or 3 of them by that time. I've wasted too much time. God damn it. through there. Right, little lift on the way in, or you feel the car go all horribly in light, and then jump on the brakes into this next corner. Now we've got some warm tyres. We should be a little bit better on power delivery. We can just boot it out of the turn, and we should have too many problems. Right, car behind, 11th place, has now dropped back. One small concern that you may find, I don't know if there are any broken cars on the first lap, that we may end up coming round to lap, and then there'll be very slow cars in the track. That can cause problems for the leaders. It would be kind of advantageous for me because it would suddenly bring everybody all close together again. It's unlikely at Nurburgring. They tend to be better behaved here. You don't see very many broken cars. But you never know what you might find further around. I don't think they caused any particularly big crashes at the start, so they'd have to have run into each other. I'm going to be flat through. I'm not quite going to be flat through here because I'm going to end up in the boot of you again. Ugh. Bloody cars getting in the way. I had no choice there other than to go off the track, otherwise I would have spun. The bloody car. Yeah, I could not quite carry as much speed because the sudden appearing slow car in front of me. That's always the danger. Now I am actually struggling a bit on this this lap. I need to start making up places. A little lift through there, and now get on the power quickly. Can we? I'm too far back, because they're never going to give me space. Haha! I will get you there. You're still not going to really give me space, but I'm going for that one. That's a much more sensible lunge to take. Up into 9th now. Can we get a top 5? Should get a top 5. Top 3 is probably what I'm going for now. I'm not sure I'm going to have time to catch the leader. Wasted far too much of it on this particular lap, I think. Unless I can get some clear air through the final few fast corners. If I get some clear air to chase down cars through them, then who knows what's possible. Or don't end up in the boot of the car in front though, because that will that will end my race if I do that too often. I've had a few knocks and scrapes around here, but nothing too bad. We're going to get 7th here, I think, with a simple just outdrive him off the turn. Is he? No, he's good. He's not around the outside now. That means I can take my nice, relatively safe line. I'm a little bit too far back for a slipstream, which is a little bit of a shame. Just a little bit too far back. No, we don't want to go up again. 5th seems pleasant down here. Right, we're going to have dab on the brake, downshift. We could probably even carry more speed. We might not need a dab on the brakes, to be honest. It's got so much grip through there. Yeah, it's nice to have just the track to myself without having to worry about any cars. And that's going to last all of the corner. And I didn't quite make the most of that corner, which is slightly irritating. Right, up to the back of the pack. 6th place in front of me. The leader is only just going into the coming out of the carousel, which gives me confidence that maybe... Oh, the car in front had a big slide. That's what I hate about the carousel. Summed up in about 3 seconds of footage why I hate these cars there. The AIs are struggling with them at the corner, let alone me who hates slidey cars. Right, now comes to my strong section. I need to not make any mistakes, and I need to clear cars quickly here. That's basically the only way I'm going to get a podium or a victory, is to clear cars quickly. Around the outside. No, too far back. Arse. It's not what we want. So now I'm going to be stuck with slow cars ahead of me. I want to go quicker. Right, so we go around the outside here. That's a new one. Don't think I've done that manoeuvre before, but I'll take it. It's put me up into the 6th place. Oh, trying to get all the power as soon as possible across the crest of the hill. Oh, we're catching quickly. They're never going to give me space on the inside here. Right, we're going to have a look outside of this corner here. Get a good run on the outside. No, I can't because he's moving across. God damn it, now that puts me on the outside up here, which is not where I want to be. They like to hit the curb on the inside and run wide, and they will push you off the road if you aren't careful. We're going to squeeze up the inside here then, run the curb a little bit on 2 wheels, but get away with it. Catch the car up ahead at a slightly bad place, end up on the grass. It's fine. Ugh. We're through. I see the leaders ahead of me. Fortunately, they're all quite close together. I had a little lift across that jump, but I'm not sure where I'm going to be able to get them. I think I'm too far back. I'm too far back for first. Can I be absurdly fast through here? I can be, but I'm not sure. That's going to put me in an overtaking spot for here. No, it's not really. Where on earth am I going to get them? Because I can't really overtake feasibly into this corner. It's just too bumpy. You can't go around the outside. It's too long, and the inside is far too bumpy to try anything. Can we get the outside here? There's a bump on the outside. I'm sneaking up the inside. Oh, he turned into me and then I had nowhere to go. Well, we are up into third with a little nudge on the car in front. Setting the slipstream down here, but I don't think it's going to do me a huge amount of good. We're going up into sixth. Are we okay? We are okay. We've got enough slipstream now. We are actually now closing on second place. The only opportunity we're going to get is into the braking point for the final chicane. We are closing rapidly at the moment, actually. We are going to have a go, I think. We may even get in before the bloody chicane. To the inside, across the curb, slipstream off the leader. We're going to get second place now. We are too far back, I think, to try anything on first place. Yeah, we're too far back. I can't do anything from back here. Whoa, big slide. Okay, yeah, that was not what we wanted from that one. Oh, we're going to have to settle for second place with the with the car. Well, considering the offs and very near-death experiences on that race, second place will do. It will definitely do. Well, we made it around the Nurburgring with a couple of minor scares. Yeah, I like these cars. Scary across the bumps, but they are good fun racing vehicles. However, that is it for this video, guys. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.